Hi, I'm Seth, and I've seen some of all the Star Wars movies, and I have to say, my favorite character has to be Indiana Jones. That one scene where he gets frozen gets me every single time.
Hi, my name's Madi, and I'm the biggest Star Wars fan. I don't know if you know this or not, but the most attractive quality in a guy is whenever he has a real love for Star Wars. No, really. If you ask any girl, she'll tell you that she'd much rather have a guy with Star Wars Legos than a nice car or job. So if you want to attract the ladies, but you don't have enough time to watch the movies, we'll give you the basics.
So here's some more about the Star Wars series to prepare you for the new movie. Okay, here's the characters you're going to need to remember for Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. There's little Darth, a young Jedi who learns the art of the Force after winning his freedom in a Mario Kart race. Then there's little Darth's master, Xbox One. And you can't forget the robots, RD-1738 and C3 Wall-E. And lastly, there's Padme, Mrs. Darth, which is kind of weird, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal. And that's all you need to know about Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace.
Okay, so the first minute, all the titles roll up on the screen and you see all the names of people and the backstory. And don't worry, this isn't the credits at the end. You didn't skip to the end. It's what Star Wars is known for. In the second minute, it's a little bit better than the first minute, just in my opinion though. By the time you're at an hour and 45 minutes, it's like really like the suspense is building and Anakin starts fighting a droid and he's just like pew, pew, pew. So about an hour and 50 minutes is when things really get heated. Anakin is fighting Count Dooku and he chops off his hand. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal because he still has Padme, and in the end, that's all I really care about, the romance part. So love wins in the end, and that's the big part. In conclusion, if a hot date asks you about Episode 2, you need to know, absolutely, that Anakin lost his hand, him and Padme are married now, and they use clones. There you go.
So all you need to know about Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is that pretty much all the Jedi are destroyed and everybody from the first and second movie are dead except for Palestine, who's looking all nasty. Little Darth turns into Teen Darth, who turns into Daddy Darth. And Daddy Darth's two kids get rescued by Obi-Wan, and he starts a sitcom with Yoda and the only two Jedi left. I think I'm remembering that wrong. But anyways, Obi-Wan takes one of the kids to the desert and takes another one to the palace. I wonder which one he likes better. And Yoda checks into an elderly home. And that's all you need to know about Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
For Episode 4, there's an introduction of new characters. You need to know Luke, Leia, Chewbacca, and Han Solo, for sure. Now, I'm not allowed to give you so much detail for Episode 4 as I did for Episode 2. I'll just tell you what you need to know. Okay, first, Luke is now a Jedi. Second, Leia is the daughter of a rebel leader. You real Star Wars fans will know what I mean. Lastly, and most importantly, you need to know, absolutely need to know, that at the end, the Rebel Army destroys the Death Star. And if you don't believe me, take a look yourself. You know, there were probably innocent people in that. I don't really know who I'm supposed to be rooting for anymore.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened.
So here's all you need to know about Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Xbox One comes out with Obi-Wan is a ghost, and Luke is Han Solo. There's a love triangle between Luke, Leia, and Indiana Jones. And speaking of Indiana Jones, I heard he's supposed to be singing Ice Ice Baby or something after this.
Yo, VIP! Let's kick it!
Anyways, rumor has it that Luke went on a TV show to figure out who his father was, and apparently Darth Vader is his father. So Luke goes up to Darth Vader and he's like, "Where's my child support at?" And Darth Vader got mad and he cut his hand off, but you didn't hear it from me. And that's all you need to know about Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
All you really need to know about episode 6 is by the end, Yoda's dead, they save Han. Oh, and Luke and Leia aren't bays anymore, but they're now fam. That really does make that kiss in episode 5 awkward now, doesn't it? Now that, kids, is why whenever you kiss someone, you should always make sure that they aren't your long-lost twin that you were separated from to hide from your dad, who took control of all the galaxies.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton...
Okay, so at the end, Darth Vader and Luke finally face off. And there's this awesome lightsaber battle in front of the Emperor where the Emperor's like, Luke, become the master, take Darth Vader's place. And Luke's like, I won't harm you, father. And Darth Vader's like, Then there's a lot more choo, choo, choo. Then the Emperor jumps in and helps Darth Vader beat up Luke. But I guess it's one of those situations where, like, I can talk bad about my sister, but you can't. So that's what triggers Darth Vader to realize that he needs to be a better father and not cut off his children's limbs. So he grabs the Emperor and dramatically propels him into the ship's core. Then Vader finally succumbs to his underlying asthma problems and dies, but not before he can have his father-son moment with Luke. With Vader finally gone, the dark side was destroyed once and for all. Oh, and also they blew up the second Death Star. But they were in the process of building that one, so I wonder if there were builders on there? You know what? I don't even know how I feel anymore. I'm done.
Okay, thanks for watching, and I'm sure you're ready to watch the new movie now.